Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to From Rust. It's by Raspberry Games, and it's currently it's an early alpha. So this is an early alpha preview of the game. It's not available anywhere yet, though you can visit their Discord and ask around there for things. And it's a card game with card battling game with some dice rolls and a story, like a campaign kind of thing, as well as multiplayer and stuff. I've already gone through the tutorial. I kind of get what they're going for here. It's interesting, sort of the blending of mechanics they're doing here. The idea is that your party is traveling through like a apocalyptic wasteland and collecting scraps and all kinds of other things to upgrade yourself and whatnot, upgrade your party. And then you have some boss battles and stuff along the way. It's kind of, it's a little bit like Slay the Spire, but not as hardcore, like not as, I was gonna say hardcore, not as I guess guided, you know, where you have all these nodes to go through, and you got 3 levels of nodes to go through and all that stuff. It's a little more, slightly more freeform. It's still got its node-based gameplay, but it's a little bit different on how it deals with things. So in order to do this, I believe I have to say play online, and then I have to create a custom game on the story here. So we'll just say memory. And we'll say create custom game. I think that's how that works. Alright, because I don't necessarily want to play against other players right now. I just want to play against myself. And yeah, I'm gonna take all the seats. Yeah, I'm gonna take all the seats, and then we'll drag all the characters over here. That way no one else can jump in. Because otherwise it's co-op, so other people, when you're doing the story mode, I think it's co-op. And then there's also a player versus player, I believe, or something like that. So we'll drag all the players over here, or all the characters over here, I should say. And then I will be playing all of them. What's the loadout? I don't have any real loadouts or anything yet. We got abilities and stuff here. I guess I can equip that ability, why not? How about you? Yes. Equip an ability. Brace for impact, sure. I think I just have the very basic stuff right now. I haven't unlocked much of anything yet. Like augments and all that stuff. So, alright, let's ready up. Story mode level 1. This should be a nice little intro. Now again, early alpha here. So, you know, all the artwork and everything is going to be rough around the edges and all that stuff. So, miles below Havala is an arid dust bowl we call the Wastes. If you're headed to Beam City, this is the safest drop, but that don't mean it's a cakewalk. Dirt in your shoes, dust in your lungs, scabs in your shadow. A couple of divers have come back saying they saw a new machine out there, a land so flat you can see for miles, and maybe they're seeing mirages, but they're saying a giant son of a bucket is stomping around on the horizon, setting the land on fire. Alright. What do you guys think we'll find in Beam City? We have to get there first. I hope we find a power core. We're being paid to, so yeah, me too. Oh, so we don't get to keep it? No, what? Why would we get to keep it? Then I hope we find a stray cat. Child, if we find a cat, you aren't keeping that either. So there's a lot of little banter between your characters and stuff. And you can see how many combat points they have, exploration points and stuff. We'll talk about those in a minute. But basically right now, it's we've got slots over here for how we're going to team them up. And I think I'm going to have a couple different teams going. So I think first of all, because this guy here has a lone wolf. So if he's not alone in the party, he'll get a -1 to his exploration. So when we want to explore, we want him to kind of be in his own team. We'll just kind of throw him over here. She, on the other hand, has best with an audience, so she definitely wants, you'll definitely want to pair her up with another party member, because she gets a +1 to her attack and everything. So we're gonna party her up with Andrea here, Cecilia Andrea. There we go. So they have 2 exploration points apiece, and then this guy has 3 exploration points. So I'm gonna let him kind of go on his own as well. It's dangerous to let them go on their own, because you can encounter enemies and stuff, but we're level 1 right now, so I don't think we'll encounter anything that is too difficult. You take injuries and stuff, and you don't want your guys to get, you see these skulls underneath the things here is how many injuries you have, and every time you take an injury, it reduces the amount of points you can use, and then a third injury is you're knocked out. So you gotta be kind of careful as you do things. Let's ready up. All right, so we're doing some exploration. We're doing this guy right now. We're seeing Lucky Jack's hand. So it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't automatically select their hand down here, which is weird, because you're like looking at, like, it said Cecilia Jack, and I'm like, oh, doing her turn, but no, it's his turn. That's one thing I think they're gonna have to fix as they go along here, is that it should really reflect their hand immediately down here. It's okay if it changes once you click on something, but when you automatically are moving from one person to the next, it should really reflect that, I think. So he's got 3 exploration points. That's the green number here, which means I can take up to 3 cards. That's up here, how many draws I can do, or I have to end my turn. So let's see what we got. We got a grenade for him. That's good. And we got some scrap and some more scrap. Excellent. Scrap is used for the crafting, so we'll get to crafting in a little bit. So he's done, so end his turn. All right, and now down here, these ladies have should have 2 and 4 here. But I wonder if it only does exploration in the amount of the person who is like the lowest one in the group, because it's only telling me 2. So I don't know what that means there. Is she the one that's going? Is Lena the one that's going? Because it has both of them highlighted. I'm not sure here. It didn't really tell you that. In the tutorial, I don't know if it said how it works when you team them up like that. Yeah, end turn. Yeah, that was all I could do for that party. So your party is only as good as the person you've teamed up with. So honestly, I should have kept her separate, because she could have done 4. She could have drawn 4 cards, but of course, at the same time, she can also cause a lot of problems as well. She could also encounter problems, I should say. All right, Buster in Creole's hand, so he can do 2 cards. So resources and more resources. Excellent. So once we go through everybody's hands, we head back to camp. We want to make a PMS PCB. I'll help, promise. We should make a what now? PMS PCB, Polarized Multi-Shot Proton Chaos Blaster. We have more important things to dedicate resources to, child. I saw a huge monster hulking around here with a battery pack. If we make the PMS PCB, we'll knock the power right out of it. I do love new toys. Okay, so go under the crafting menu here. So you can see here's the PMS PCB. Automatically disable all heal actions on boss monsters. Crafting cost is 1,000. You can see, or I'm sorry, 100. Okay, that's a bad icon there because it looked like 1,000. So restore health. So we can actually craft that right now. Automatically disable all heal actions on boss monsters. That sounds good. And then we've got a scope for another 100, but we don't have 100 scrap for it. That's fine. Rag to loot. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. Does that? I have no idea. I have no idea. I guess till... Yeah, I have no idea. That was not explained, as far as I know. Can I? Who got that actually? Grenade. Yeah, how do I say that I want that? Where was the thing at? Oh, here it is. Oh, he's got it. So how do I say I want this to go to him? I don't know. I don't know how you drag that out of there. All right, whatever. We'll figure that out as we go. They did cover that in the tutorial, but I'm now blanking on how exactly I get that into somebody's hand. So that's a thing. Anyway, let's get her on a team of her own just so we can do more exploration. We get him, pair him up with her, even though we're gonna lose one thing with that, but that's fine. Put him alone as before, and ready up. All right, she's going first here, so we got 4 things we can do. Got our grenade. That's nice. Oh, and some combat. This is actually a relatively easy one. It's injured, dodge, and single target. Target's a random character. It's only got 2 health, and that's that. She's got 1 point of damage she could do. So what I can do is just make this... I mean, she's got 1 dice roll that she can do, which can do up to 2 points of damage if I get a lucky roll. So I use the grenade right now. That gives her 2 additional dice. Yeah, let's just go with this. We got 2. Excellent. We lucked out. That's the end of that flit. Which went into her hand? That's interesting. I don't think those went into her hand before. 20. And what is this? Scorched scab. Ew, this body's melting. Oh, but look, his skin ooze is covering some good parts. You find a body half buried in the ground. It looks like it's been cooked, not slow cooked by the desert like your aunt's steamed ham. It's like someone or something set a flamethrower to him. You manage to scavenge 20 scrap before moving on. If Andrea's in the party, she also finds a component. Keep exploring. Okay. So, okay, so we got 20. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's... Yep, so we got an extra part from that. Okay, excellent. Cool. In turn. Alright, so... Now we got them. Some resources and more resources. Alright. Done and done. And now with him, some combat. This one's just 2 health as well, and he's got two dice that he rolls, so we should be good here. We're just taking this on. Oh yeah, we wasted this thing. 4 damage. Good night. Alright, there we go. Somehow we grabbed 2 scrap on that one. I guess he has a special thing that says grab me 2 scrap if there's if I've just destroyed something. I don't know. Anywho, there we go. Back to camp with us. And let's see, we can craft that other thing here. Can I build a bomb kit? Exoskeleton, take no penalty from your first injury. That's actually really good. I think I'll... can I not craft that? Why can I not craft that? I have the scrap for it, looks like. Oh, I don't have this one... Whatever that is. What is that? Scrap and components. Ah, I need one component. Alright. That's why that's not working. Treble amplifier. So I can't actually do the scope either because I need 1 component for that. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. Nobody has any injuries yet, so we're good. So far, so good. We do have a scrapper now in... Oh, did he pick that up? You draw 10 more. Oh, that's why we got it, because we have the scrapper, so we drew 10 components. So we drew one more component thing. 10 scrap, I mean. I get it. I see what happened there. Alright, so same as before, maybe? Seems like. Do this and do that. Put you separately. And you here. Ready up. Alright. We got a med kit. Excellent. And 10 scrap. Cool. And for her, we got 10 more scrap. 10 scrap. And a crackler. It's only got one health though, so I think we'll be a-okay here. Or not, because we rolled a whole lot of nothing there. That's fun. Alright, so we took an injury. Let's do... Yeah, we're going to have to... Let's try it again. Alright, that time we did it. Excellent. Alright, and... Escaped scav. You hear unintelligible shrieking long before you see the woman making it. Rather than the usual murder this and eat that, she seems to be rambling about something specific. Something about enormous, something about masks, something about fire. Once you're in earshot, she begs you to kill her and save the pain of death by fire. There's no escaping the inferno. She's reaching for your gun. You can kill her and camp here for the night, finding a med kit, or you can leave her and continue exploring. Yeah, no, just kill the scav. There we go. Med kit will be very useful. So, we'll end our turn. Alright, now for him. Oh, combat. Another scrapper. Nothing to write home about. Ooh, we got two... Just barely enough to take it out in one shot. Now we got another scrapper in our inventory. Awesome. So we'll end our... wait, no, sorry. Make some more resources. Yep, just now draw another one and another one because of the scrappers. That's good. Alright, that's a good thing to have. Alright, back to camp with us. And what we could do here is, I don't know if it's when we actually run into the boss battle or not. I don't know how many days you have to do before you get it. But what I'm going to do is, since she's got an injury, I can leave her at the campfire and she'll just heal up. So she won't be out in the wasteland. And I'll just pair these guys up again. And just have them go off and do their thing. Before they do that, though, I don't have any components to craft anything, right? No, I don't have any components. Alright, that's fine. We got medkits and grenades and stuff, though, so we're good there. Alright, so we're doing... We got Lucky Jack here. Resources. Excellent. 20 scrap there. Okay. I guess we have something that doubles our scrap. Because I don't think that was a 20 that we... Or maybe... Oh yeah, maybe it was. Because it's just on the edge here. Alright, so end our turn there. And now this guy. Got another med kit. Excellent. And 40 scrap. Excellent. Back to camp with us. She should be healed up. Yep, she is. This damn sun. Somebody ought to tell it to calm down. Sun's the whole point, numbskull. Beam City's a solar plant. Yeah, well, it's hurting my eyes. I'll hurt you more if you don't stop complaining. So now she's all healed up, which is very nice indeed. So we'll go back to what we had before, as far as parties are concerned. We'll make this all Nice and party time. Okay, and ready up. Alright, these two. Oh, they finally got some combat. Been a long time coming here. So this guy is just a scrapper with 2. So he's got 2 dice he can roll. And that's the end of that scrapper. There we go. Alright, and draw another card and get to double up that resource. Excellent. Cool. In that turn. Now she's all healed up so you can take 4 cards. And in 100. Whoop. Old bounty notice. I bet this behemoth is pretty cute. You find a tattered parchment tacked to a cactus. It's an old bounty notice offering a shocking amount of money for the demise of something called the behemoth. There's a crude scrawling of a massive machine. I think they need to fix that English there. A massive machine on the back. All right. 100 extra crowns on completing the mission. Oh, nice. Because we are going after the scrapper, ultimately. That is the boss. Cool. The canteen we found. And some more resources. Sweet. Alright, and then Lone Wolf dude here. Getting some resources. And his taste of combat with a crackler. But he's got 2 dice, so I'm just gonna... Hopefully, it's only got 1 health, so... Yep, we just barely got the one damage we needed. Excellent. Alright. Back to camp with us. And we got 20 extra resources when we return to camp for that one thing there. Okay, next time is the boss. The boss, everybody goes together against the boss, so there's no partying up for that. What I want to do is see if there's anything. I don't think there's anything we can craft because I don't have the other component here that we need. Yeah, so we're pretty much, we got what we got, and that's that. We did make this though, so hopefully that is equipped on this guy. I don't know. Is that scrapper? I have no idea, but whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. The boss is not going to know what hit it when we come back to it. She's got a 5 now. How'd she get that? Oh, the canteen gave her an additional. Oh, which would be good. I wonder if I can give that camp. I wonder if I had gotten that earlier, if I could have given that to one of my other, like give that to her so she's up to 3 actions, and when these 2 team up, they're not at a penalty. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going up against the boss, the big boss. Let's do it. The Behemoth, which has 30 health. A battery pack, no sweat. Fire the PMS PCB. That's the name we're sticking with, huh? So he automatically uses it. Cool. Alright, so did that do anything? I'm assuming it did what it was supposed to do. Okay, but this targets all characters in combat and has the heal, which is restore health, but I'm hoping that thing disabled its heal. So here's what we're going to do. Join. Where can I be used again until the next day? That's Overwatch. Join the first combat of the day. Exhaust. Okay. That's for him. That's if they wanted to join. But let's see. She's, I think, the one that's up right now. Yeah, she's up right now. Here's the turn order. Oh, he won't get to go until after this guy. So maybe I'll do this. Let's use Overwatch. Can I use Overwatch? Will they let me use Overwatch? I don't think they'll let me use it. Yeah, I don't think they're going to let me use Overwatch here. In the first combat of the day, exhaust. Can't. Yeah, I don't think they'll let me use that during the boss battle, but that's all right. What I'm going to do, she's got 4 dice now. Oh, that's very nice. So I'm going to have her use backup singer, which gives any character 2 additional dice. And the interesting thing about this was I didn't use it during our exploration phase, but it's remote, which means she didn't have to be part of the party in order to use it against another teammate on the party. So, but I didn't have a need for it. But now I do, because I'd like to give her 2 additional dice. So there's that. Cool. And now she can go and use 3 dice against the behemoth. And still only got 1 damage to it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, now this guy who's got two dice. See what we get here? Nothing. Wow. These rolls are terrible. These rolls are terrible. She's got 4 dice. She better get something here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice 6 damage. Alright, we all get an injury. Which means everybody's kind of at a little bit of a disadvantage right now. But we do have med kits and stuff, so there's that. Heal 10. That's not actually going to work. So you have that. We're okay yet. When we get to 2 injuries, that's when people start losing dice rolls, I think. So just have you roll that off there. That's 2. Okay. It's fine. Alright, we're back to her. Let's do... Can I do backup singer again? Don't think so. No, it won't let me do it again. Okay. Well, you only got 1 dice, so just do what you can, my girl. And you did nothing. So you didn't do what you can. You just did nothing. All right, for you. Oh, freaking hell! These rolls are horrible. I have not seen such horrible rolls in all my life here. There you go. Get some damage here. At least somebody's doing their job. Okay, tried to act but could. Oh, Behemoth tried to act but could. Oh, I see. Because it was trying to heal. I see. The green. I didn't realize this. The green dot is telling me what it's going to do next. I didn't realize that. Now I do. It tried to heal and it couldn't because we stopped it. Right. Okay. Well, that works. That gives me basically a free turn here. That I'm not really doing much with. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, for crying out loud. I wish these 2 would actually hit something. Damn. Oh, geez, you finally got 1 point. Anyway. Holy crap. The worst. The worst. There. Oh, nice. We almost had 2s all across the board. We almost got 8 points of damage on there. Ouch. Okay, everybody's taking some damage here. So this guy's got a med kit, so I'm going to have him heal her. Wait. Not... No. Oh, trade while in combat. No, I want you to heal. Oh, I gotta drag it to the middle, right? What did that do? I have no idea. Did it heal anybody? Oh, it healed him. Oh, it was a heal self. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize that. Alright, well. Okay, that's fine. I think we got this thing now. As long as we get some freaking rolls here, we got this thing. Let's you. Oh, you know what? I forgot. You have grenade. I forgot about that. So I could draw that, and then that gives her three dice. And also do heal. Can I? You cannot use that right now. Okay, maybe not. Do this. This guy's only going to heal this turn anyway, so we're good from that perspective. Alright, you have a medkit and a grenade. Let's use the grenade, because, like I said, this thing's not going to be able to do anything this turn. Alright, 3. I forgot he had brace for impact, too, because he could have dodged. He just did 2 damage. Really? Okay, for her, what do you have? That's all you have. Okay. Well, I hope you get at least 1 damage here. Yay, you got 2. Excellent. And that behemoth is dead. I've never fought something that big before. That was awesome. Let's find another. We need to keep moving. I suggest we go through the shanty towns and the outskirts. Plenty of sight lines. Plenty of scavs, too. The tunnels will have wonderful acoustics. I could sing for days. Oh, me too. I'll sing too. No. No. Please, God, no. And there's a victory. And I got 200 crowns. Have been added to my account. Yay. Which would, I guess, come into play in the store here. So yeah, there's our 200 crowns. I can actually buy some more cards. Through the plane, action, take 1 injury and gain +1 dice for each injury you or anyone in your party has. Ooh. Ooh, that's very nice. That's spicy. That's also 200. That's exactly 200. I'm finding there's a thing here. We can also buy some blueprints too. Are these all 200? No, those are 100. Treads, temporary art, microphone stuff, camel, sand skimmer, flit. This thing here though is fantastic, so I'm buying that. Thank you very much. Cool. So that's all the crowns I have. But yeah, then you can go back and do it all over again. And of course, there's online co-op and all those things. I think also, is it just co-op? There's an adventure mode. I don't think the adventure mode works yet. Like you have the story. I don't know, or maybe the story is the adventure mode. I don't remember exactly how that works. Let's see what this does. Create custom game. I'm not entirely sure that the adventure mode works yet. Adventure mode level 1. Maybe it does. Maybe I was doing adventure mode before. Oh no, okay. Okay, so you can drag in what monsters you want to fight. Add them to the monster deck, and then you can kind of grind out that way. That way you can grind out like crowns and stuff and not be going through the story and everything. Okay, cool. I just I wasn't sure if that worked. It does in fact work. But I think you guys get the idea. I like what they're doing here. It needs some work, obviously, but I mean it's early alpha, so I wasn't expecting it to be polished or anything like that. It's rather nice. I think obviously it's too early to tell, but I feel like I'm hoping that they have more options, like more. Not only just events, but more things to do in the camp and stuff. Because it feels like the camp is mostly just like, all right, set up your teams again. And honestly, I feel like since I was always making the same team over and over and over again, like they could just automatically have that team selected, like automatically have the team set up the way you had it the day before and just keep rolling with it that way. And then you can just drag and drop them wherever you want them. So maybe that'll be something that they can do there. And I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of feedback. I think they're on a good path here. I there's not much I can say that would be any use or any help, because I think they're rolling along quite nicely. I would like to see what kind of stories they come up with, because I think this lends itself well to a lot of, like, it feels like a post-apocalyptic RPG game, except it's cards, and I like where they're going with that. I think this is a really interesting twist on the genre. So I'll be definitely keeping an eye on this, my friends, and hopefully you guys will as well. This has been From Rust. It is by Raspberry Games. It's in early alpha right now, so it's not available for the public, quote unquote. This is kind of a closed alpha, but kind of not. And that I say that because if you go look up their Discord, which I'll leave links for their website and stuff like that. But if you go look up their Discord and you're really interested, you might be able to get a key over there and be able to test it out for yourself and give your own feedback and all those things. But yeah, as always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.